in knowing that, then it just makes sense that telling your story, controlling your narrative is an important aspect to having that power of which you
There's a great saying. Let me say this. There's a great saying, and people say different things. But some people say that it was Beyonce who said this. Some people say it was Stalin who said this. And there's he who controls the media controls the mind, right? And it's such a powerful line because, and I really don't mean it as a manipulative type of way. You can use it for that if you wanted to, but really that's not the point. If you really control the media, which the media is Instagram, TikTok, CNN, fuck, it doesn't matter. The media is just everything, man, in life. They call it the fourth branch of government. Right? We're talking about the executive, the judicial, the legislative, and people say the media is the fourth one, right? That's how powerful the media is. So if you can control, and you said it perfectly, if you can control your own narrative, you're going to do well. Because this is the thing. If you do not control your narrative, if you do not tell your story, someone else is going to tell it for you.
Yes. Okay, so let's jump into the opportunities. That's why, especially now, it's important to control your story.
Totally. Look, opportunities, I would say first and foremost, you can if you have a powerful story, if you don't have number one, if you don't have a challenge, if you're not afraid to tell your story, no one can attack you with it. There's a great movie way back, if you like hip hop, called 8 Mile, right? If you guys remember, obviously the great rapper
I know exactly what you're about to say. I use this example all the time.
It's true, but
he was about to go on, and then somebody was like, "Oh man, what about when he said something about your mother or blah blah blah?"
And he started just freestyling everything that was wrong with him, or not that wrong with him, but everything, all his challenges, all his weaknesses. He exposed his own weaknesses, and he became so vulnerable that the other guy couldn't even say anything. The other guy couldn't battle him, and he won the battle. So if you're not afraid to tell the good and the bad of your own story, no one can hurt you, no one can go against you, right? So I think that's so important when you're building this narrative. Because another thing people tell me all the time is, Jose, I don't think I have a story. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everyone's got a story to tell. You just have to be honest with yourself, be authentic, be unique, and you're gonna figure it out. But when we talk about opportunities, number one, you can control it. So that's a heck of an opportunity, because no one's gonna tell it for you. Secondly, there's no amount of people, there's no limitation of the amount of people or businesses that you can reach by marketing your story. There are businesses, TV has a gap, right? If you only focus on TV as a method to tell your story, there's only a set amount of people that are watching TV at a certain amount of time. But when you are marketing your story at all levels, Instagram, TikTok, when you go to a networking event in Miami, that's a way of obviously telling your story. When you do a Zoom meeting, when you do a webinar, literally the possibilities are endless. And the last thing I will say, when it comes to the opportunities, is that you can really pivot into different industries. Like there are businesses, like if you're a lawyer, you can only be in the little legal arena. If you're a politician, but if you market your story, it only opens the gates for you to get into anything. I know many entrepreneurs that might be in business acquisition or that might be in marketing, but they want to get into real estate. You know what's the fastest way to get into real estate? Having a powerful personal brand, because the personal brand is going to allow you to connect with influential experts from that other industry, and they're going to teach you the rest of the way.